art means everything since I have memory and since I was a child, like 6 years old, and I know that is my destiny. I'm living my dream and I'm an artist, and this is my job and my passion and everything I'm breathing in.
For artist Fei Fei Lin, her unique upbringing and diverse cultural experiences have not only defined her discovery of self, but expanded her journey as an artist.
I think I'm very grateful, like the way I grew up, and that trained me as, even though in China's traditional Chinese culture and family, they think girls just need to be like doing small things and be gentle, obey, and all this like boxes, rules. But how I grew up is absolutely wild. Basically during 1980s in China, and even before that, they have like this one-child politics. But my year is very special. It's like 1987. So they allow some of the families, means like have second chance if your first child is a girl. So you have a second chance to maybe to have a boy. So that's how I come along, and because my parents like really hoping I'm a boy. So the way I grew up, they train me like a boy, and they train me have to be tough.
Fei Fei's parents gave her the opportunity to explore the dynamic contrast between her own individuality and her traditions. She found her path within her life and her art.
So when I entered high school and college, I had opportunity to travel to all over the world and study art, especially Europe. My very first collection of artwork or art theme is called Green Leaves series, and that time I was in college, 20s, young. And so I paint a lot like large scales green leaves, really thick, like brush strokes and building up on layer on each other, So usually like they showed in the museums and galleries. Actually, I sold out every piece of it. And then I moved to America when I finished my master's degree, and I started to explore public work. I painted a lot like large faces, but all face down or thinking, and don't really necessarily have like gender like reflection. It's just a person.
In America, Fei discovered a new dimension to her art. This journey led her to embrace and express some darker truth.
The reality, the truth, or the dark, like how to say, like the darkness of people don't want to see. But I want to open all these portals, doors, let them to see like the beauty of it, embrace it. I have, a big loss of my life. I lost my partner in car accident, and all this come together and taught me we have to tell the truth. The truth sometimes could be very dark, but darkness is part of our life, and it is essential for me to express through art, because I think we need to understand life is not only about the sun, the bright side of it. The balance part is like the dark part of it. So I'm not afraid to express through my work, and some viewers see my work is like, wow, what is that? They kind of like refuse to know the truth, but when I tell the truth, they understand and they're accepting it, and they feel moved. I think spirituality and art helped me through the darkest time, losing like most important person in my life, and that is getting to a different level to how to produce my art. I think it's beautiful in a way, very powerful, and can influence people more, because a lot of people out there through so many different difficult situations, and they need to understand like life overall is beautiful and art can heal people. I don't want people to see my work, oh, everybody love it. No, that is not my goal. I think that is challenging part of it, is most fun part of it. You have to be controversial, authentic, and that's my goal for the rest of my work and my next pace too. it's like a journey. You write our journey down, but just different like forms, sketches, or drawings. People probably think, oh, it's not necessary, but just remember when we were a child, everybody liked to draw. That is your inner power. For me, like as professional artist, this is my job. I think art is very essential for every aspect of life. And art could be anything. It doesn't need to be certain forms. And I think it's very powerful spiritual food for everybody.